Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, this is Imran Pardesi sir, and today I will be teaching you Math Second, chapter number 5, Coordinate Geometry of Standard 10th. Okay, so students, first we will see how to find the distance between any two points. So earlier in 9th standard, you have done distance between a point and its coordinate. Okay, so here a particular point, suppose A, will be having two coordinates, or point B will be having two coordinates. So what is point? Number line which is having alphabets is called points, and number line below that alphabet there are some numbers. These numbers will be considered as a coordinates. So now look at the board how to solve distance between any two points. So students, first topic of chapter number 5, coordinate geometry of standard 10, subject math second, distance formula. If point A will be having two coordinates, so the first coordinate will be considered as a x1, second coordinate will be considered as a y1, and point B will be having two coordinates. First coordinate will be considered as a x2, and second coordinate will be considered as a y2. Okay, are two points, then distance between these two points is given by the following formula. It means whenever you will get two points like this and each point will consisting two coordinates, then you have to find the distance between each of the following pairs of the points. That time I will use only and only this formula. So small d means distance between point A and B, but here point A also having two coordinates and point B also having two coordinates. So the confusion will be not there. So whenever the two coordinates will come, we will use this formula to find the distance between point A and point B is square root x2 minus x1 bracket square plus y2 minus y1 bracket square. So this formula is very important to solve practice set 5.1, and you have to carry this formula to find the distance between each pair. Okay, so what is the formula? Distance between point A and B is square root bracket x2 minus x1 bracket square plus bracket y2 minus y1 bracket square. I hope you understood the formula. This is compulsory, you should learn today itself. Okay, and solve all the points. Okay, so now I will teach you the one example of practice set 5.1, find the distance between. So when I read find the distance, okay, so I know the distance formula of 9th also and 10th also, but here in 10th one point, single point is having two coordinates, A having two coordinates, B also having two coordinates. So as I have said earlier, this one x1, this one y1, this will be considered as a x2 and y2, so that I have to write over there. Okay, so I will write point A is having 2 and 3, which is equals to x1 and y1. Is it clear? Now you will consider B, point B is having 4 comma 1, that is equals to x2 and y2. It means this is x1, y1, this is x2, y2. Is it clear? Now you will use some particular formula. This formula you will use. So write down the by distance formula. I will write here by distance formula. And what is distance formula? This formula is called as a distance formula. Distance between point A and B, whose having two coordinate is square root bracket x2 minus x1 bracket square plus y2 minus y1 bracket square. Students, write it very neat and clean, use full page so that there will be no mistakes. Okay, so now I will write down their particular values. What is x2? x2 here is 4 minus what is x1? x1 is here 2 and its bracket square. Okay, then plus y2 is here what? 1 minus y1 is here 3. Is it clear? Now it is bracket square. First we will solve the brackets, because according to the Bodmas rule we have to solve first bracket and then we will be giving them a square. Is it clear? So I will write it here, square root, answer of 4 minus 2 is 2, 2 bracket square, plus formula as it is we will follow. Now see, this is bracket 1 minus 3. It is possible. Can we subtract 3 from 1? No. So we have to do it vice versa. We will consider it 3 minus 1. Yes, 2, 2, but sign. Look at for the sign. 1 is smaller and 3 is greater. So 3 has which sign over here? Minus. So we will write it over here, minus 2 bracket square. Is it clear? Now we have to give them square. What is the square of 2? 4. Plus what is the square of minus 2? It is also 4. Why? You have learned till 9th standard, square of any negative number is always positive. Look at here how. Minus 2 multiplied by minus 2. 2 2s are 4. Minus multiplied by minus is always plus. Now see here, minus 3 multiplied by minus 3. So 3 3s are 9. Minus multiplied by minus is always plus. So keep in your mind, square of any negative number is always positive. So 2 ka square 4 and plus as it is. Now minus 2 ka square is also 4 because square of any negative number is always positive. So we will write it over here. What is the answer? 4 plus 4, 8. Okay students, so now is 8 is square root of 8. It is square root of 8 is square of any number? No, it is not a square of any number. So we will expand this 8. How you will expand? 4 multiplied by 2. You will write its factor, that is 4 multiplied by 2. Okay, why you will write 4 multiplied by 2 only? Because one number should be perfect square. 4 2s are 8. So 4 square root of 4 is what? 2. 2. Is it clear? So 2 will come out and this 2 will remain inside. So we will write therefore distance between point A and B is equals to 2 root 2 what? At last you have to write units. Is it clear? So look at here, the answer came here root 8. But square root 8 is the square of any number? No. So we will factorize it. We will expand it. 4 2s are 8. And why we will choose 4 2s are 8 only? Because one of them two in दो number में से एक number should be a square of any complete square. एक number complete square होना चाहिए. So 4 is the square of 2. So this 2 will come out. This 4 will come out as a 2 and this 2 will remain inside. So at last we have to write units. I hope you understood. So students, now we will see practice set 5.1 question number 1, question number 2 and 3. Okay. So look at the board. Question number 1, question number 2. Okay. So these are the points. Point P is having 2 coordinates. Point Q is also having 2 coordinates. So we will write them first. P points of coordinate of point P is minus 5 comma 7, which is equals to, this will be x1 and this will be as a y1. Okay. Now write point Q is having 2 coordinates minus 1 and 3, which is equals to this minus 1 will be x2 and this 3 will be of y2, value of y2. Is it clear? Okay. So now we will use by distance formula. By distance formula. So students, tell me what is distance formula here? Distance D for a distance between point P and Q. Sorry, I have written A and P, so you have to write P and Q is equals to square root x2 minus x1 bracket square plus y2 minus y1 bracket square. Is it clear? This is distance formula. Here you will write distance between point P and Q. So now you will consider, now further you will write its values over here. What is x2 value here? x1, y1, x2, y2. x2 value is what? Minus 1. Then minus of formula. x1 is how much? x1 is already negative. So you will write in bracket. Is it clear? I hope you understood here. x2 की value है -1, so I have written -1. Then this is the sign between is minus, but x1 is already in negative sign, so we will write in the bracket so that there should not any confusion. Then you give here square plus y2 value is what? 3 minus of formula. Then y1 value is what? 7 bracket square. Is it clear? Now pay attention here only, it will get little bit confusion, but there is no worry, you have already learned it. Minus 1 will be as it is, minus 1. Okay. Now see, pay attention over here, these two signs are fighting with each other. Minus and this bracket means multiplication. So minus multiplied by minus is equals to plus, and then 5 will come as it is, the 5 square. Is it clear? Now write down the further one. 3 minus 7 is possible. Can 7 will subtract from 3? No. So make it opposite. 7 minus 3 is 4. So answer will come minus 4. Why minus? Because bigger number is 7 and 7 is having negative sign. Therefore here it will come minus 4 square. So now students, you will solve this. One number is negative, one number is positive. So plus minus, you will do minus only. But 1 may say 5 can subtract? No. 5 may say 1? Yes. So you will use 5 minus 1, that is 4. And sign, which sign will come? Which number is greater, 1 or 5? Yes, 5 is greater, so sign will come here positive. You can write positive, you cannot write, it is also okay. For positive sign we write, or we don't write also. So 4 square plus, okay, so minus 4 square. Square of any negative number is always positive. Minus 4 answer will be 16. Is it clear? Minus 4 square will be 16. Now here you should write the step. Square of 4 will be 16. This is positive, this was negative. Is it clear? So 16 plus 16 is how much? 32. Is there 32 is a square root of any number? No. So expand it, factorize it. So what will come? 16 twos are. Is it clear? 16 twos are 32. So why I have choose 16 twos are only? Because 16 is a complete square of 4. Therefore the answer will be 4 will come out, and inside what will be remain inside? 2. So what is the answer? Therefore distance between point P and Q is equals to 4 root 2, and at last we will write units. I hope you understood here. The x2 value was minus 1, this sign of minus, and x1 is already negative, that's why I will write in separately bracket. Is it clear? So this minus 1 will come as it is, this minus multiplied by minus will be plus, then 5 bracket square, plus minus will be minus, 5 minus 1 will be 4, and square of any negative number is always positive. I hope you understood. Now see here, question number 3. Question number 3, and I have written here 6. Because question number 3 and question number 6 are same. You have to focus over here. You will understand this. Then 6th one you will solve by your own. Now listen, we will write the solution first. We will write point R is having two coordinates, 0 and minus 3. Okay, which is equals to x1 and y1. Is it clear? Now take S. Point S is also having two coordinates, 0 and 5 upon 2. Students, very new term come here. This is 5 upon 2. This is a rational number. Don't worry. You know very well 5 upon 2 if it will come for any addition or subtraction. So addition and subtraction will be possible with a rational number when their denominator will be equal. If they are not equal, we will make them equal. Is it clear? So now write the formula. Which formula you will use here? By distance formula. By distance formula. What is distance formula, dear? Distance between point R and S is equals to square root x2 minus x1 bracket square plus y2 minus y1 bracket square. Now put the values. Okay, x2 is how much here? x1, y1, x2, y2. x2 is how much? 0. Minus x1 is how much? It is also 0. Okay, now put here, look at here, y2. This is x1, y1, x2, y2. So y2 value is what? 5 upon 2. This minus will come in between, in middle. This is of formula minus. y1 is in already negative. See, y1 पहले से ही minus में है. So you will keep it in a separate bracket. Is it clear? Then big bracket square. Is it clear? I hope you understood. Now look at here. This is 0 minus 0, 0 square. So you do not write it 0 square. Okay, 0 square will be 0. So this term will neglect. This term will get over. So what you have to solve? You have to solve this. Look at here. 5 upon 2. This minus multiplied by minus will be plus 3 bracket square. Okay, but you will give directly bracket over square here? No, first you will solve the bracket. पहले bracket को solve करना है. As I have said, every number is a rational number. Is it clear? So you want addition will be possible when the denominator will be equal. So here you want 2. So this side you will multiply by 2. This also you will multiply by 2. So the answer will be this you neglect because 0 square is 0. Okay, so now take this term only. 5 upon 2 plus 3 2s are 6 and 1 2 1s are 2 bracket square. Is it clear? So what is the answer now? Addition is possible. Okay, so 5 plus 6. See, 5 plus 6 upon common 2 square. What is the answer? 11 upon 2 bracket square. I hope you understood. Now here, please pay attention. You will write over here 11 square. Square of 11 is 121 upon 2 square is 4. Is it clear? So therefore, I will write distance between point R and S is equals to, they both are a complete square of 11. This 121 is a square of 11 and 4 is a square of 2. But you will write at last, you will write units. Is it clear? So therefore the answer is distance between point R and S is equals to 11 upon 2. I hope you understood. Like this only you have to solve question number 6. Question number 6 is also one term is like rational number like this. While doing addition or subtraction, you have to make their denominator equal. So then addition or subtraction will be possible when their denominator will be equal. Is it clear? I hope you will solve the other question as a homework. Best of luck.